Okay, here we have a collection of cam plates from a 2000 Electra Glide. Twin Cam 88. This was the original cam plate and cams that came with the bike when it was purchased new. As you can see here, these cams had two issues. One was that the rear cam, which would be the one with the stub sticking out, you see it had the ball bearing. This bearing was just about ready to fail. You can feel it's a little bit rough and gritty. Right around, I think this was pulled out at 63,000 miles. Most people would say that's good. Many bikes failed, these bearings failed long before 63,000 miles. But anyway, at 63,000 miles, these cams were changed, the bearings were changed, the cam plate was changed, and the shoe tensioners, which were completely worn metal to metal, which I don't have here anymore, but they were changed also. You can see when I replaced my original cams at 63,000 miles, they replaced it with this, with the rear cam having the roller bearing type. You can see that this is the front cam, you can see the balls in there, and then this is the rear cam, you can see the rollers. This is the current arrangement up until I think maybe 2007 and maybe the 2006 Dynas. I think now they just have parent material here, I believe. But anyway, so this is the good bearing arrangement for the outside cam bearings, and that's what's currently in this that I had transferred over to this new plate. You can also see on these cams, these were soft cams. This was a lot of cams that Harley-Davidson manufactured that the hardness of the cam wasn't up to where it needed to be, and over time the cams wore. You can see there's actually a groove in the cam, and the material has worn from the pressure of the cam roller upon it. So these cams were no good, and that's the reason they were tossed out too. Currently, this is the cam plate that I just removed. Okay, you can see this tensioner shoe right here, completely worn. And if you actually look on the inside, you can see some metal of this outer thing just starting to contact the chain. I've already taken the cams out of here and placed them in the new cam plate. This tensioner shoe here, not too bad. The primary cam chain tensioner looks to be not too bad, not too badly worn. There a little bit of dark sculling, but all in all, it's not in too bad a shape. Now here you can see the primary primary tensioner. You can see the wear is not too bad. Okay, but if you look at the secondary tensioner, okay, you can see the big cavity that is worn into it. That's bad. That's beyond wear. I would say probably at more like 20,000 miles, maybe even somewhere between 15 and 20, this tensioner was due to be replaced. You can even see a little bit of metal wear right on this top. A little bit of shiny metal wear right on the top of that there side plate to the tensioner. Right on this piece right here, sticking through underneath there. That's bad wear. This is what makes this a poor design. What I decided to do on this one, this is the old oil pump. You can see there's a little bit of galling between the rotors from pieces of the cam. I'm not sure this was ever changed originally when the original cam, when the original cams and cam plate was changed. I think this is the original pump. I didn't do that work, I had the dealer do it. And you can see some, let's say some wear marks where pieces got jammed into the teeth of the gerotor and caused it to leave an indentation in the metal. Otherwise, there's some minor scoring on the bore, nothing really too major. And even the cam plates itself, since this gerotor right here rubs, this pump mounts directly like this, and then this slides on the end of the camshaft. And as you're looking at the bike from the right hand side, you're looking at this outside face. So the engine and kink and pistons and everything are over on this side. So if you look, this gerotor rubs right up against the face of this cam plate. And if you look at the cam plate itself, there's some minor scoring over here, wear from the pressure of the gerotor up against it. Again, not too bad. Probably not a reason to change it, but there is some minor wear. Here, this close up of where the oil pump mounts. You can see some. It's probably your best view right there. You can see some scoring, light scoring over on this side. This cam plate, from the time this cam plate was changed, the original one, to this one, when I'm just now taking it apart, is only 25,000 miles, and the shoes are already worn. So, based on all this, I decided to upgrade. I decided to go with the new hybrid Screaming Eagle cam plate and cam plate. Looks beautiful. Too bad it's hidden inside the engine.